Hi there, my name is Olga Cable. I am a yoga teacher and yoga therapist. I've been teaching yoga for almost 2 decades, and during that time I worked with over 100 clients one-on-one. I worked with them in all sorts of settings, in yoga studios, in gyms, health clubs, clients' homes, my home, on Skype. I also had my own studio for about 6 years. So one-on-one work is something that I was always attracted to from the very beginning when I just started teaching. I just always found it both personally and professionally rewarding for me, and I could also see the real life impact that it had on the lives of my clients. But at the very beginning, attracting private clients was not easy. I tried some of the more traditional ways of doing it, things like direct mailings and flyers on community boards and business cards, things like that. I found it to be not very effective and not cost effective as well. I remember once I purchased a mailing list of about 500 people who lived in the neighborhood very close to the studio where I was teaching. So I paid for the mailing list and made the cards, paid for that, paid for mailing of those cards. And out of 500 cards, I got one phone call of somebody who was sort of kind of interested, but never actually showed up, even for a free private session. So early on, I discovered that I would have to be a bit more creative about how I look for private clients. And I also identified 3 main issues that those traditional strategies had that I need to overcome. So the first obstacle was that people simply did not know who I was. And if I was a stranger, why would they purchase my services? Obstacle number 2 was people had no idea what private yoga sessions even were. If most people have some sort of an idea of what a yoga class is and what to expect from a class, most people have no clue about what private yoga sessions look like, what are they supposed to do, and all that. And then the third obstacle was people had no idea of what private yoga sessions could do for them. What kind of benefit would they get from this kind of work? So I discovered that to have a steady stream of private yoga clients, I had to articulate answers to each one of those questions, first for myself, and then communicate it to my prospective clients. Question number 1, we need to explain, who are you? Who are you as a teacher? Why should they trust you? This is about establishing expertise. People simply want to know, be sure that you know what you're talking about. So there are different ways how you can establish your expertise and demonstrate your expertise, and we'll talk about that. Number 2, you need to be able to explain very specifically how a private yoga session is different from yoga classes, workshops, seminars, and all that. So what kind of advantages private yoga work has that people would not get in a yoga class? And then number 3 is, which specific problems will private yoga sessions help solve for your clients? People simply want to know what's in it for me, right? So being able to explain, demonstrate, and have them experience the actual benefits, this is what will bring students to you and will ensure that they keep coming back. So in this course, we will answer each one of those questions, and we will also figure out how to communicate those answers to your prospective clients. We will also cover 5 main channels that you can use to find private yoga clients, and how to approach interested parties, what to say to them, We'll talk about how to make it easy for your potential clients to find you both in real life and online, and what kind of things you need to include on your website to make it more effective. We will also talk about logistics. Logistics like scheduling, location, procedures, all those things that you need to figure out before you start seeing private clients. If you have all those things figured out and lined up, then it will make the whole process of finding private clients and working with them much more smooth. And as you begin to look for private yoga clients, remember that ultimately it's not about what you offer, but it is about what they get. And this is a very, very important fundamental distinction in approach. So once you make that a cornerstone of your work, of all the strategies that you employ, then this will ensure a steady stream of private yoga clients, and it will make the entire process much easier for you and much more enjoyable. And this is something that we will be talking about in this course as well. Let's get started.